I was drafted during the Korean War. I was painting the house with my father. We were painting, and my mother come down and said she had a present for me. It was a draft notice. Truman. About a month. Fenton Mansion.
Okay.
Fenton Mansion, big house. We all went up there and took a physical. I went to Buffalo, got sworn in, and then I went to Fort Devens. It put me in a place where I used to. I used to work in the body shop, and that's what I did in the Army first, during basic training. After basic training, they took me to Atlantic, Georgia. I went to school down there for doing body and fender, which I always done. And I used to work for my Uncle Charlie. He had a body shop. Make a lot of friends. I had a good friend in Buffalo. After Atlanta, Georgia, the schooling, I was the first one called to get my shots. I thought I was going to Korea. And the sergeant there told me, "You're the lucky guy." I said, "Well, how come?" He said, "You're going where I've been trying to go for years, back to Austria." I said, "What am I going to do there?" I don't know. So that's where I went. Supervise the civilians. Yeah, I met my wife. Her father was they drafted him at 49 years old in the German army. Shipped him down to Italy. Very smart man. He walked all the way home from Austria to Austria. Ended up in the mountains with a bunch of fellas during the war. They had a rough time there, the people, under Hitler. I had to leave over there because my dad had a heart attack. So when I went back, after I got out of the army, I went back and got married. I got married over there. I stayed over there about 6-7 months. I went over on a boat to get her. No, I didn't go over on the boat. I went on the plane, but she was scared to fly. So I traded that ticket in for a boat ticket. So we come back on a boat. We come back with her sister and her husband and her family. They had 2 daughters. They had to get off in Halifax, Canada, and we come down to New York. I had my brother and his wife pick us up in Westfield. We come on a train back to Jamestown. One day, me and, well, we used to call him Oberpa, like Grandpa in German. And we went up in the mountain because he was dealt in lumber and cattle. That was his business. And he took me up there, showed me the trees, you know, that had to be cut, and once it had to be, and the day was a beautiful day. So I sit down there and look, the valley was just gorgeous. I mean, if heaven looks like that, it'd be beautiful. It was a beautiful view. And I never forgot it. I learned life. We should use some of the things them people had over there. They had a beautiful family life. I mean, when the kids come from school, my wife, his father used to go through over the papers, the schoolwork. And it better be good, otherwise they'd do it all over again. But they don't do, I don't know if they do, they didn't do that with me, but I didn't go far in school. Be close to your family, which everybody I think is here. That was a nice time. That's the best time of my life. Yeah. I've seen a lot of things. We landed in Italy there, Gina Law, the Tower of Pisa. Went up through on the train. We went to Linz, Austria first. A beautiful time. The government sure been nice to me. They give me an electric wheelchair, another scooter. Actually, I don't think I deserved all that for what they done. They give me, but they did. So I think the veterans, they treat the veterans pretty nice. I gotta thank them for drafting me.